Yeah.
No way, they're going to the butter barn again.
Wow,
this
a
is,
lot are
I
going
can't believe this
salty.
right
More
here,
than
actually.
half a lot
I
is gonna
wouldn't-
die
Luckily,
there.
though, there's no team here.
I know there's no team here, but people will show up. But I think what they're trying to do is, hey, you know, people go down into the 0-point area monster, that sphere. There's gonna be a lot of people out in the open, and I think that's what Somerset was doing. And they get a clean landing. That's good, but
And this time they're going right into the salty towers, it seems like.
Careful here.
talk
like, with
about
these
a
guys.
huge
There's
risk.
multiple people,
I mean, they
feel.
changed this area a lot when it got first introduced
Yeah,
in the
they're, like,
season.
moving
There's not a
together.
lot of slurp
Got it.
trucks around,
Grabbed it.
so we gotta definitely have to keep eyes on that as we're seeing as well. That ball slowly
another
going
one here?
down the hill
No,
for
actually, there
Nick
wasn't.
A30, and that's really good. And hey, the slow and steady pace, and Christian McCaffrey's talking about being poised, keeping true to the P's and Q's. And then right now they're crossing their
did you
T's
get them
and
on
dotting
the
their
stream
I's.
sniper
Everything is
Nah, stream sniper
clockwork for
did.
them right
That's
now,
okay.
Monster.
Yeah, and I didn't think they were going to be in the lead, just judging, you know,
Upgrade
pound for
this.
pound the team, right?
where
Like
is he
Somerset
at?
being a competitive
upstairs?
player as opposed to Sparkles, who mainly
I
plays
just got a
like,
bounty.
you know,
Oh, yeah,
just
so they're
normal
definitely over there.
Fortnite, right?
Mhm.
And Cypher,
There's the
PK, and
Oh, Brutus, yeah,
Nick
he's
A30 more
downstairs.
eye to eye,
Oh,
very
yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
leveled across the field. And then I gave the slight edge to Kyler over Christian, just
You
based
can
off the interview,
upgrade,
right? Kyler's
your
got a
back
little
here.
bit more experience, but
If you
talk
can get it all
about
the way up.
the story changing in a way that I didn't
I'm gonna
expect
wait
it
for
to go
you guys,
down.
and then
And look at all the gold they're using to upgrade. And this is the pressure situation that we're talking about going into Salty Springs. And Kyler Murray showing the builds and the ability to kind of withstand the pressure. And we all know his ability to scramble out of pressure right now. And he is scrambling right now with no mats. But he has Cypher and he has Somerset right now, giving him that ability to get right in. And look at that from behind. I don't think you can nade that. And look at that. It was almost as if Kyler Murray's gonna get sacked by those nades, and Somerset just shows up and gets that block right there needed.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to risk anything here. Yeah, Pleasant. So they're going just major POI to major POI, and they're gonna catch a team here, focusing on another squad. This guy did not play defense fast enough, and now Kyler Murray's trying to hop right in. This could be a free elimination for him. He does not have material though. Seems like he wasn't well kitted for this fight right now. It's okay. Cypher PK is going to get the elimination.
And this is where we got to see the NFL pros and the Fortnite pros work together. They got to, you know, hey, I need some mats, and I'm sure after this engagement, they'll kind of exchange the mats and make sure it's all good to go. But I think right now, man, they're all in it. And this is where I was talking about, hey, they were talking about kicking the field goal, but this team is, you got to keep this team off the field if you want to go continue this NFL metaphor. They're out here throwing bombs and scoring touchdowns left and right. And we all know Kyler Murray has that bazooka arm that could score touchdowns. He's going to go in hot. He's going to face someone here with a box-to-box. Now, no tags here, Monster. Clean connection, though. Back-to-back, and that two-point play.
Yeah, that was huge, Sancho. Another 2-point swing there.
Oh, he's one shot. No.
And no, this is not good. Oh, Sparkles comes in with the trade and closes that out, but still the chaos is happening. This is not good for the team. You already saw, you talked about Monster, the gap was closed, and they're now being hunted.
What are they gonna do? This
is gonna
happen.
It's going to be tough.
Oh.
This is scary. Oh, no. Christian McCaffrey goes down.
Come on, Sparkles. By all means.
Wow, no. Up to Sparkles now to really clutch this up, and Nick can still get revived here, so it's not completely out just yet, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
quick resets. This is the panic setting in.
I have one med kit.
This is tough. I mean, Nick has been in a situation. They have a lot of bandies. They have a full medi. They're looking good. The shockwave goes out, so it looks like they're kind of disengaging here. But what the concern is they're losing their 2-point powerhouse from the NFL pro, Christian McCaffrey, going down. They're going to have to get the car and reboot him just like Cypher PK did for Kyler Murray in that first round one.
What a save, though, man. Listen, hats off to Sparkles, who gets the save onto Nick. This is totally, you know, a situation that can be
There's
swung
another
back
med kit
around. They
here for
also
you,
got the
if
reboot
you
card
wanna hold it.
just in time. So,
There's,
you know, if you were counting him out,
100 and
I
166.
don't know how
There's a
Sparkles just
taxi
clutched
here
that
that
up,
we
but
can
she did it. She got the
There's some
save.
fighting out
Now, here's the concern as well. They went all the way to Dirty Docks. They're going to bring back Christian McCaffrey here. Hey, where's the zone? How far is it? How far of a deadly pool this can be?
There is a med kit.
That is going to be interesting to look for. And as you see in Nick's inventory, he does have the pistol that does have marking. So that's going to also allow him to coordinate a little bit better and allowing Christian to get some elim too for the monster.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't know about you, but I was like reaching for the M key on my keyboard right now. Like, I want to see how far the zone is, how long
boy.
it can rotate right now. because that's going to be the biggest hurdle to overcome here. But they do have a vehicle. Again, just the lucky stars are all lining here. The player was actually waiting, trying to play super cheeky. And look, they're going to jump out, 3-man team. The whole squad's here. And yes, they do get the elimination. Wow.
Nice.
Dude, talk about a scary situation now. That person did have chug splashes as well. We talked about how vital they can be, and that's going to be big. But look at Cypher PK, the big dog playing with the big shockwave to height and taking them out. And no doubt this trio is going to turn around that 5-point round 2. And already, Monster, their lead is insane.
Yeah, they're starting to pick it up now. They definitely did close the gap. They're at 11 eliminations this time around here, not including what the 2-point swings are looking like for their teammate, the NFL Pro,
Kyler Murray. Yes,
Kyler
sir.
Murray, man, here to play.
Hey, and you know, one of the things that we saw is like he's been here before. He talked about being at the Streamer Bowl, meeting the other Fortnite pros. You partnered up with Tifu, had a great run, finishing 2nd place. And that's one of the other things that I'm looking forward to as well, is already Clix is going to be involved. And to see that the career, the trajectory after that Streamer Bowl for Clix, I mean, he was already kind of making rumblings in the Fortnite scene. If you want to flash back, it feels like a year ago, and saying a long time ago. But Monster, Clix was able to kind of take that momentum, and now he's on a whole other level. And so it's going to be really cool. How does Clix 2.0 kind of thrive in the Streamer Bowl too?
Yeah, and that was his first ever championship right there too. So it's a pretty big accomplishment for Clix. Christian's now going to get popped a few times just for making a peek here. Nick's trying to take the lead of the charge. He does have enough material to do this, and this is a great textbook play here. Works his way around the outside. High ground is his. Great tags here. He's trying to set his team up for success. But all that aggression we've seen Nick get punished so many times now already. And look, he does enough to back the team off. Beautiful shots here.
Thank you, Sparkles. Okay.
I think what it is too, they're trying to be like hyper. You know, they're really trying to play into the game, like let Christian get it, but sometimes you just got to go for it, right?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of when I was asking Somerset what the question of what's it like to kind of change your kind of rhythm with the game. Like you're so used to going all the way to, you know, get that full elim, but now you're gonna have to slow down a little bit. And sometimes when you play off rhythm, maybe you don't build a wall, maybe you're just standing out in the open waiting. And those opportunities, we've already been seeing a lot of our competitors take snipes left and right. We saw Nick get beamed, but you're seeing right now is the lead is still close and Nick's team is down, but Cypher PK is not slowing down. They're on like full tilt right now, racking up elims, and a nice 73 tag right there, Monster, and they're looking good.
Yeah, that charge shocking does so much damage. Somerset playing with the tactical now. She says this player's on 1 HP. She's marking him out. They're trying to let Kyler come in and get this 2-point swing here. This is playing for the win right now. This is that competitive spirit truly kicking in. Look, Somerset's just dancing around the outskirts there. She gets dived on. We'll have to continue to dodge. You can see she's just jumping left and right. And it's up to Kyler to really get in this fight now and close this one out. Here it is. Should be just one big tag is all he has to do. Bam. And there it is, the full finish.
Nice. I think what really set them apart right now for Cypher's trio was just gamifying round 1 and then not, you know, Nick's team capitalizing on that. It's always important to capitalize on someone's mistake, and right now they're not capitalizing on the turnover that happened in round 2. They went for the field goal. You always gotta score touchdowns after turnovers. Ain't that right, Wave Punk?
Here's some mats.
That's right.
Any mats? No,
no, I got
Look at this though. No, Christian just got shooken down. Oh man, what a rough game 3. Talk about fighting an uphill battle, and now they have to come in and save, and they do. He does. Nicky 30 gets in just enough time. I think the cone was good. Looks like the pink control there. Yeah. Nick is feeling it right here. He will be able to save Christian. Possibly no. Christian's gonna boot out here. Oh, so close.
Dude, Nick has to do this by himself here. He's gonna have to clutch to have a chance here, or not. Cypher's team is going to win.
70 points.
Yeah, this is going to be tough as well because Siphon does not come through, so he's going to have to do this the old school way and get elims and have time to get up back to full strength in terms of fighting, but he's using height. That's what you got to do when you're solo in these kind of pub lobbies. You know the solo yourself, Monster. You got to get the height, that way you let one person come your way and get those big, clean tags.
He's actually fighting someone who's like surprisingly good right now for the setting that we're looking at. Yeah, this is looking so tough. Like this player is playing really good Fortnite.
This is not gonna
this is getting even more interesting because Kyler Murray is also down. So it's up to a clutch from Cypher PK. And Nick is just in a bad spot. No more material. He has to mess his way through all these old builds here. Oh no!
We were so
tough,
close
man.
to top
He
five,
went
too.
across
We were
body.
so close.
That's basically the equivalent of throwing a pass cross body right there, and it led to that pick. You can't go up against that right side peak, the strong side. He had to cut across his body. So,
Kyler Murray's going to take that one down with 28 points to just 11 from Christian McCaffrey and the gang. But a 10-point finale here, 85 to 75. What a back and forth affair, Monster.